Hello everyone, welcome back. I am ParadoxWitch and we're playing more Final Fantasy. We're back in the Sector 7 slums if you haven't seen episode 1 of this. And we're getting ready to head to our super secret hideout. This is actually my second recording of this. The first time audio didn't work out, but luckily I'm saving in stages so I can just go back one save state and pick up where we left off. But everything's still the same. We still got our same amount of gil, and hold on. Still got our same amount of gil. We're heading into the bar and we're just getting ready to do some fun stuff. This episode is pretty much just gonna be mostly text dialogue because you're gonna learn how to use materia, and then I'm gonna show in the next episode, I know for a fact. Oh, okay, I did not mean to do that. But yeah, in the next episode, we're gonna do some farming, some grinding. I did, activate a trainer that I have. I didn't max out any characters. I only wanted it to be able to save anywhere because I'm gonna off camera be doing some grinding, and I want to have that already queued up so I don't have to worry. Okay, a lot of innocent people got killed. Yeah, that's neighborhood gossip lady. I think we all have that one person in the neighborhood that pretty much so knows everything that's going on. It's seriously, Barret. Like, quit worrying about my ass. Like, my ass says never look better. Okay. Let me see the marker right there above. Yeah, so I kind of wonder who's going to be the voice actor for these two characters. Okay. But I have a theory about these two, and I'll tell you what my theory is later, but I do have a theory. Okay, so Barret's not going to tell me anything new. Let's head into Tifa's bar. Oh, let me move my mouse off camera. That's kind of distracting. But yeah, today has been a kind of lazy day. I woke up yesterday not feeling too great. Like, my neck was sore. Like, I don't know if it's because I fell asleep on the couch or what. But this morning when I woke up to about 3 inches of snow. And still had a light headache, still had a neck ache, got a sore throat. So I don't know if I'm coming down with anything. I've been kind of like avoiding people this cold and flu season, and I was telling this to my stepdad that flu season is just straight up my very own personal like season of The Walking Dead. Instead of avoiding zombies, I'm having to avoid sick people. Like, it's seriously, like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure this is everywhere, but it seems like, especially where I live and everything, people, when they cough, don't know how to freaking cover their mouth. Like, that irritates me more than anything. Like, I have actually been standing in line at Walmart and had some, like, croupy ass motherfucker, like, right up on my neck, coughing. And I could actually feel, like, little wet splats on the back of my neck. And the minute that I get, like, into the car, I've got, like, hand sanitizer. I'm trying to scrub down the back of my neck, and it's just, ugh. Okay, Marlene's not going to say anything to us, but it's just crap like that. And I don't think I've been around anybody other than my grandma who had like a cold like 2 weeks ago. If it was anything, she would be sick now, and I would have felt it a lot earlier. Yeah, I'm going to tell him because I don't drink. Okay. But yeah, like, I don't know, like, how on earth I could have caught anything. Let's talk to him real quick. But yeah, that's my whole thing. I think tonight what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a nice long hot soak. I've got some Dr. Teal's cold remedy. Like, it's a bath salt that you just pour it in your bath water, and it confuses your body because your water could be like super mega hot. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, even if your water is like super hot, you pour that little packet in there, and it's got like a little bit of menthol in there, and it just makes the water feel so cool, and it just like radiates through you, and it feels so good. Okay. Okay, so let's advance the story. But that is like my number one thing. I made like homemade chicken noodle soup, because even with like the Campbell's Chunky, they don't put like a ton of like meat and vegetables and stuff like that. So I put a ton of like really super chunky potatoes and carrots and everything. I put it all in the crock pot, and I just let it slow simmer all day. The only thing that I do that is actually from the can and everything, I do the cream of chicken, and I do, okay, there we go, Cloud. I do cream of chicken and the chicken broth from the can and everything, and I pour everything down. Okay, well, I'm gonna tell her, yeah, give me some nice hard stuff, rough dick, if you got that back there. But like, I do like a nice creamy chicken noodle soup, and then my husband will make a garlic bread. He makes an amazing compound butter, garlic butter, and so I even though I usually don't trust him with most things in the kitchen, yeah, he will make the garlic bread, and we'll just sit there in front of our little fake fireplace and in front of the TV and watch the news, have some tea, and some creamy chicken noodle soup. For us, that is a perfect night. Okay, let's get the bunny. I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm headed back to Nibelheim. Okay, but yeah, I'm headed back to Nibelheim. Gonna find my guy with the super soft white hair. Okay, so let's go down here. But yeah, but they're saying that tomorrow it's supposed to be completely freaking still icy, so we're still in our winter weather advisory. And believe it or not, we haven't gone outside at all today. Like, I went to the door, I was gonna take pictures, I was like, it's cold out there, and I kid you not, right now I think it's probably about 25 degrees outside. Oh, okay. Yeah, just kind of want to advance through this. There's no need to fear. Mobilize soldier. Okay, got it. Okay, come on. I'm trying to talk to Jesse. There we go. But yeah, like, it's about 25 degrees outside, and there's not enough money in the world to get me to go even out onto my front porch. Definitely not walking to the mailbox. If my walkway is clear tomorrow, I will walk down to the edge of everything. And okay, yeah, I don't think you're too uptight. But yeah, like, I will walk and get the mail. Okay, there we go. Okay, something I want to ask you. One from soldier fighting with us today. Yeah. So I wonder if there's some dialogue that's in this game, and a lot of you guys know what the dialogue is. Okay. I'm setting my timer real quick. I forgot to do that before I started recording. So I think probably we're about 5 minutes in. So I'll just put 20 minutes on the timer. Yeah, there's some dialogue messes where Barret, he says, Cloud misses the Shinra. And I wonder if they're going to leave that in, because I don't know if a lot of people even know about that, but I wonder if they're going to put that in. And there's a part in the Wall Market, like, right, no, what district does Eris live in? Well, not district, sector does Eris live in. When you go in the tube and there's the guy, he has the number 1 tattooed on his hand. Okay. The Eris, she actually says, this guy are sick, and I wonder if they're gonna leave that in, because that's kind of like a classic. Like I said before, I'm looking forward to this remake. I want to see the drag scene with Cloud. I got a email yesterday, I think. Yeah, Okay, straighten things up for me. But yeah, I got an email from Square Enix, and the PC version of Final Fantasy 15 is going to be released March 6th. So I'm like keeping an eye on Steam. Okay. Okay. But yeah, they're doing something on Steam. Like usually Steam will give you like a little discount, because I got a discount when I ordered Final Fantasy 13. Wait, was it? Yeah, it was 13-1. Oh, you and Barret take care of that. I'm no terrorist. So hopefully they're going to be giving a pretty good discount for Final Fantasy 15. I'm actually looking forward to it. I was trying to figure out who the guy is in the email. Like, he looks like an older version of Prince Noctis, but I don't know. I'm still hanging on to it because it's really awesome. I like Noct. So, yeah. That's how I usually feel about things within my family. If it's got nothing to do with me, I'm usually like, that situation, it'll resolve itself. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we're like married. Okay, you forgot the promise too. What are you blabbing about, Tifa? Look, if you're asking me to remember something from 7 years ago, sometimes I barely remember what I had for freaking breakfast, so, really. Okay. Look at the well. Do you remember? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna miss this blocky look. Okay, thought you'd never come. I was getting a little cold. Okay. I don't know, like, I know there's like a lot of fanboys and fangirls who are like all about Cloud and Tifa, but to me, I've already made my theory known that either Cloud is asexual or he's gay, or he's a mixture of the two. I lean more towards he's a mixture of the two. But for me, like, I'm not hating on Tifa, and I'm not hating on any fanboys or fangirls who absolutely love Tifa, but she just seems like the type of chick who is just straight up like, she just wants to be with the most popular boy, the one that, you know, can get her whatever she wants. Like, you know, she uses her sexuality to get what she wants and everything. So I see this scene right here between her and Cloud. Oh, Cloud has a little ponytail, where with Cloud, like, you know, she's pretty much so telling the same thing to all the boys who are joining Soldier, because I think in Crisis Core there's like a part in the game where you can actually overhear a conversation, or there's something where there's a couple guys from Nibelheim and they're all talking about Tifa, and later in this game there's a letter that you could find in Tifa's room where I think whoever's gonna make it in the Soldier first, that's who she's gonna do like stuff with. Like, I don't know, she just seems like that type of girl who doesn't actually care. She just wants to be the most popular chick in town. And then my other theory is, I don't know if they're actually like, it would be awesome if they're gonna do a sequel to Final Fantasy other than like Dirge of Cerberus and Crisis Core and, you know, games like that, and a remake, which still I'm very open to them doing before Crisis as a new mobile game, or doing like an updated version of Crisis Core. I think that would be really awesome. But I just feel like there's more to Cloud's backstory. Like, there's never any talk of like whatever happened to his father. Like, you don't see him in Crisis Core, you don't hear anything about him. That is why my theory on him is that his father was maybe a Shinra researcher, because there's something with him and Hojo, and I'll point out if they do it in the flashback, and I'll most definitely point it out if I do play Crisis Core and everything. But I think that because you had Project G, which gave birth to that super awesome sexy redhead Genesis. You had Project S, which was Sephiroth, well, creating a Sephiroth clone, and then you had the Genova project. Something tells me that Cloud was like an in-betweeny, like a after Sephiroth Genova product. And I don't know, like there's something about that, because even because Aeris would be around a little bit old, like maybe 1 or 2 years older than Cloud, and she's definitely older. She's definitely younger than Sephiroth. But Professor Gast, he was still, I'm assuming he was still in Nibelheim. So I took it as he was still experimenting, and I got the feeling that, because let's face it, Hojo's never going to tell anybody the truth. Okay, a promise is a promise here. But to me, like, I don't know, there's something there. Cloud is a part of Shinra in some way. Like, he was some sort of experiment. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I'm sure, you know, you guys get it. I just think there's just more to Cloud's backstory and everything. Like, there was more to Genesis, and there was definitely more to Angeal, and I would love for there to be like additional DLC that explores like the back. If they're gonna do a Crisis Core remake or something like that, I would absolutely love for them to like do more with the Genesis Angeal backstories and everything. Okay, we got our pay, and now we're gonna get ready to head off to the Sector 5 reactor. Okay, and I have my notes. Good. Okay, so there's nothing else that we can do down here. There's zilch going on. I just now realized that cowboy something, the pinball machine says cowboy, and even though, like, you know, this isn't like technically Earth, I do find it funny that the sign on the wall says Texas. So where would Texas exactly be located in the Square Enix universe? You know what? Because I don't really want to score points with Barret. Okay. Okay, blah blah blah. Sector 5 reactor. You know, the train. Okay, so now we're actually going to get our hands on that materia that we picked up in the last reactor. I want to say that was reactor 1, I believe. Okay, I'll give you. So I'm just going to, like I did before, those of you who haven't played the game, go and play it, but I'm just going to zoom through the tutorial. I know how to use the materia menu, and I'm actually going to switch up some material once we get done with this lovely tutorial. How many minutes do I have left? Okay, I got 10 minutes left. Okay, that's plenty enough time. Okay, select the menu by using OK. But yeah, learning how to use materia, it's actually pretty simple. And there, hold on, I'm gonna adjust my feet. Okay, there we go. But yeah, adjusting materia, equipping materia, it's pretty simple. Like this tutorial, even though it's relatively simple, it's still a little, you know, complicated, but nothing that you can't handle. Okay, each weapon has an armor slot, blah blah blah. Already know this. Okay. So I don't know if from where I did all that like farming and grinding in the reactor, the previous reactor, I don't know if that transfers over to the materia, since we didn't have access to the materia menu. From my first playthrough, it does look like my materia was collecting AP while I was collecting XP and everything. Okay, blah blah blah. But that's the thing, I'm not 100% sure on that. It would be nice if the materia was secretly leveling up, because that would technically mean if you ran around in that area repeatedly that you could return back to Sector 7 with, you know, level 2 lightning, level and level 2 fire. Which I wonder if, because in every other game, the fire, like your fire magic, is like fire, Fergara, and the level 3, whatever it is. But in this game, it's just straight up, you know, fire 1, 2, 3, and then mastered. And then once it becomes mastered, like it, like your materia just kind of like divides itself, which is kind of weird. Okay. Yes, I know, blah blah blah. Okay, your magic power will get stronger. Yes, I know all this. Yeah, so it's just basically if you load yourself down with materia, your attacks won't be as heavy hitting, but there's some areas where you seriously need to have like a lot of materia equipped. I want to say that it's maybe Emerald Weapon. Isn't that the one down at the bottom of the ocean? I'm not 100% sure. But I think one of the weapons, like their attack power is directly linked to how much materia you have equipped. It may be how much you have equipped or if it's mastered materia. I'm not 100% on that. Because I know that Sephiroth, his power is directly linked to Cloud, and that's why I said that I think there's something more between the whole Sephiroth and Cloud thing that's not only a little bit sexual, but, you know, like maybe like Shinra-esque. And it would be really awesome if when you go into the Shinra building or you go into the Shinra mansion and when you get the Nibelheim, if there was maybe a book that alluded more to it. I'm gonna just do this real quick. Okay. Leaving, going away, but when I come back, I'll be a better man. This is goodbye. So, yeah, this guy apparently knows Cloud. And to me, that guy who just ran off that we were talking to that called Cloud his childhood friend, I don't know, it seems like there's like a gay relationship between these two also. And as you could probably tell, pretty much so, you're gay until proven straight with me. Okay. Seriously? You're such a nosy wench. But yeah, I kind of thought that those two were like dating and everything. Like there was something a little, you know, with them. Okay, now I got nobody to pick on. Okay, so Gossip Lady's upset that she's got no one to pick on. That guy who ran off, this is actually his house. There's nothing that you can collect in here. Okay. We're so happy he's gone. Yep, he's left. Okay. Okay, so his parents are happy that he's gone. They're both happy and sad that he's gone. By the way, where are you from? Yeah, Nibelheim. Okay. Yeah, like, that's the thing. I don't get why he's saying that Nibelheim was the first, yeah, me and my wife wanna fuck like bunnies now that kid's out the house and we can actually use the bed. Okay, he doesn't say anything new. Oh, wow, someone is like glitching the frick out. Yeah, he says that Nibelheim was the first reactor accident. I thought that Gongaga was the first reactor accident. Unless they both happened around the same time, like maybe within minutes of each other. But yeah, I always assumed that, you know, it was that, not, you know. Okay, so now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to buy some more materia and start equipping some stuff. Another slow day. Okay. Yep, I'm one of those pesky customers you're always hearing about. Okay, yes, we buy and we sell. Okay, so I want to buy another fire materia. And I'm gonna buy another lightning materia, I think. Wait, I think I might buy... I don't know. I may come back and... Well, you know what? I actually have the money. I'll probably come back and get another restore materia. I'm kind of leaning towards that. But yeah, I'm gonna grab that real quick and let's see, cause I want to have enough to buy I think it's called the iron bangle. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, so here's something. I'm not gonna do the tutorial on the second floor because it's long and it's nothing that is terribly important. Okay. So I want to buy 3 of these. And we already have the assault gun. The grenade, not really useful. But I'm just gonna go in and start equipping some stuff. Okay, the iron bangle. And then I'm gonna give cloud. Okay, lightning, ice. Okay. And then with Barret, oh dang it, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna equip the iron bangle to Barret, and I'm gonna give him a fire and a lightning. Yeah, and I think I'm probably gonna give Tifa a lightning materia also. Okay, iron bangle for you. Don't have any accessories I can equip to her. Yeah, I'm gonna give her that, and then I'll go back and get another lightning materia. But first, I'm gonna sell these bangles. Okay, item. Yeah, I want to sell. Yeah, I want to sell all 3 of these. There you go. Okay, and then I'm going to talk to this little brat. Okay, there's one condition here. Okay. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave out for just a second. I'm going to go ahead and get that materia so that I can equip it to Tifa. Okay, there we go. We buy, we sell. And yeah. Okay, did I buy it? Because I have sound effects turned down so I can actually hear. Okay, I hear you. Yeah, okay, I did buy it. Oh, come on. There we go. Sometimes when it's really cold, like my fingers don't pick up on my touch screen. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I don't have to repay that kid. And then I'm just gonna go in here, and I'm gonna pick up this all materia. Okay, you got that one not right off. Okay, blah. But yeah, the construction worker and the dog, they just teach you about like the ATB system. These guys tell you how to battle. She just tells you about the save point. There's a really hilarious scene if you've seen my previous playthrough of those little kids. They teach you about your limit break. I'm not actually going to trigger them because don't actually need to know any of that. Okay. Okay. So, yay! Got through all of that. Okay, so now we've got full HP and NP. And like I said, I've got the cheat turned on that lets me save anywhere. And I'll be using that in just a second. And I'm just going to run down here. Oh, come on. Hey, move, kid. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to head over here. Yay! But first, let's talk to these security guards. Some tickets to go see Loveless. I'm guaranteeing that that line of the top line, "What are you, retarded?" that probably will not be in the remake. I would be very surprised if it was going to be in the remake. Okay, so blah. Okay, so that's good. So I'm going to use the save point. I'm gonna go get myself some more hot cocoa, which I could have saved anywhere, but but yeah, I'm gonna save, and then when we come back tomorrow, it's going to be, we're gonna actually get towards this the Sector 5 reactor. I'm gonna show you a farming and grinding point, which I will probably spend maybe about 2 hours just leveling up Tifa and Barret, because right now they are weak as I don't know what, and I need them to be a little bit more powerful for the next boss battle. So until I see you guys again, stay safe.